And welcome to Overtime, brought to you by Kingscast at www.kingscast.net. I'm Keith Korneluk.
And I'm Chris Kalzewski.
And we are not back from Staples Center for different circumstances. We could not go to the game tonight. We were watching, and goddammit, Chris, we're back in this.
That's right. What a fantastic game. Everyone showed up tonight, came from behind. Love this game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about Game 4, Blues Kings, Episode 193, Lego. All right, Kings fans, so coming into Game 4, like we said, another must-win game situation. Big swing. It was either going to be 3-1, going back to St. Louis in an elimination game, or tying it up and hopefully stretching this bad boy into more winnable circumstances. Coming into tonight in the game, Staples Center, place was rocking, very, very loud. We weren't there, but I heard it on TV.
Yeah, it sounded very loud.
But not for long, because after 1 minute and I think 10 seconds, Backus scored a goal, and Blues are up 1-0, and I'm feeling kind of iffy because the Kings are only scoring 1 goal a game.
Yeah, and I was feeling even more iffy when the Blues went up 2-0 in the first. I'm thinking, God damn it, why could we not? Of all nights, tonight was the night we couldn't make it to the game. Get home, you turn on the television, and sure enough, Jeff Carter back on the board. Another theme tonight of people that haven't been scoring in just a little while. Jeff Carter finding the back of the net. Finally, definitely good to see him going. And then who scores the second goal? That equalizer. Chris, it was Dustin Penner back in playoff form once again, which was nice to see. Kings getting contribution all around. And, my thoughts through the first period were, definitely nice to see the Kings score more than 1 goal. But second of all, still, the series seems very even. St. Louis Blues still playing very well. Brian Elliott tonight, I know, the final score may not have indicated that, but still making amazing saves. The Kings could have easily dropped 8 on him, and it didn't happen. So definitely kudos to the St. Louis Blues there. Yeah,
full team effort. I love that last second goal. That was amazing. It was like a reverse flying V kind of. You had a 3-on-1.
Yep.
Stole, I think it was Martinez and Penner. I mean, what a fantastic setup right there. Penner just burying it when he needed to, and you take the tie going into the second, and the second was a little more chippy. It was a little tight there yet again, and then the Blues, bad rebound. And I believe it was Oshie snuck in a goal. It was 3-2 Kings, and you're just like, ugh. You felt the momentum change just a little bit, and you really felt the pressure kind of mounting because you basically had 20 minutes to go with the huge ramifications that we talked about. Got to win, must-win game.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely Jonathan Quick tested yet again, and I know that they let in 3 goals against Jonathan Quick, but still played an amazing game. I mean, you don't have Jonathan Quick, I think we're pretty much screwed at this point. But you got to love the play by the St. Louis Blues. They really do look like the Kings. I think we said this last episode. Yeah. I don't know that anybody beats the Blues if the Kings don't. But a really interesting matchup of 2 titans of the Western Conference coming up. You're going into the third period. The Blues are up again, and then who finally breaks that streak? Anze Kopitar getting a goal after 98 games. I mean, amazing.
Yeah, no, I love that one because it was brown to Kopitar. It was like bread passing to butter. That's what the Kings. That's what the Kings are all about. We were waiting for these guys, to make something happen. You could see, it reminded me last year, Game 4 when they closed it out. It was Brown and Kopitar against the Blues who made that happen. Got the equalizer, and you really felt everything kind of change at that point. Kings, of course, went on. Mike Richards had one of his sneak it in type shots there. Yeah, it was kind of a shot, kind of a pass. Williams chipped it. They checked it because it was kind of high, but it was in, and they took the lead, and that place went absolutely nuts, and the Kings had the lead, and it's looking like we might have reversed this third period thing that's been sort of, dragging them down this season and a little bit in the playoffs, but huge.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think, too, the St. Louis Blues did not let up when the Kings scored that goal. I mean, the Kings were kind of all over them. Brian Elliott, I mean, a rock, in the crease there. As I said, could have let in a lot more goals if it was another, goalie. But, good play by him. I want to mention, first of all, the play of Dwight King. I think he's getting a little bit better. But Drew Doughty looking a lot more like Willie Mitchell almost. I mean, you really got to kind of look at the play and, kind of watch him and see that this guy has really, really stepped up his game defensively. I mean, he might not have the numbers, although he's been looking a lot better. But, Drew Doughty definitely looking like he's back.
But yeah, no, definitely great to see him playing well. And like we said, it was a full team effort. I think there was like 12 players that had a point tonight. I mean, that was awesome. Scored 4 goals. Eventually winning 4-3, hanging on there. Backus had a really good chance there at the end that Quick just closed the door on, and showing that he's back in Conn Smythe form. I mean, taking us back to last game. I mean, a couple of those goals tonight, were not all of his fault, kind of weird rebounds and everything. But, I like where this is going. I have high hopes for Game 5, and I hate to call it a must-win, but it's now a 3-game series, and you'd like to take one, and so you don't have to win 2 in a row. So will be a huge game going into Game 5. I don't expect too many changes. Obviously, Quick will be in. So hoping we get the same production out of the Stars, whether it's points or skill play, because it's going to need it because the Blues, like you said, this series isn't done.
No, and I mean, if you look at the Kings' road record, which is nothing short of awful, they really need to take one on the road. Every game now is a must-win for the Los Angeles Kings. We're not going 16-4. No. Bottom. Well, I mean, I guess we still could, but it's probably not going to happen. They have to play like champions going into Game 5. It's going to be on the road. It's going to be a really big test, and I like this whole using 7 defensemen, Chris. I think it's a good option for Daryl Sutter. Jordan Nolan, Brad Richardson. I mean, especially Nolan hasn't been playing like he did last year. Take the, defense by committee at this point. I mean, you don't have Willie Mitchell. You're probably not going to have Matt Green. I don't know if we're going to see him again.
Ever. So playoffs trudging along, and we are here with yet another Kingscast Playoff Beard update.
Kings fans, we're going to be right back at you on Wednesday against the St. Louis Blues. Obviously, the Kings will be on the road yet again, so look for that. Don't forget, if you like the show, share it with your friends on your social media. Like and subscribe. It's down below. Don't forget, follow our editor, Mr. Nathan Popejoy. The Twitter handle is going to be right there tonight. I'm Keith Cornelick.
And I'm Chris Kalazewski.
Thanks for watching Overtime by Kingscast.